Hey guys, Bluebear Crypto back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about basically what it looks like for me to decide what's going to be mining and when I'm going to be mining. Electricity rates aren't great in the UK, so I can't just have them running 24/7 or else I would be mining at a massive loss. What I have to do is use a variable tariff which gives me rates based on how much renewable energy the country is making. So when it's windy and sunny, we don't have to use as much power from the power stations, which saves a lot of money basically. There can be times when it's stormy enough, when there is too much power for the demand in the day and they can't do anything with the excess power. So they try and sell it off essentially. They try and get people to use as much as they can just so they can get rid of the power. And these are called plunge periods because I'm with Octopus Energy. In these plunge periods, I can maximize profit by actually getting paid in those times to mine crypto, mining Casper, mining Bitcoin Cash, Lithium, Raven coin, basically getting paid and also getting coins at the same time, so maximum profit. I'll go through the website that I check to sort of see what the prices are going to be. It's all based on weather essentially, so if it's going to be windy or sunny, then we'll see the prices drop. There's a website that I use to basically work out if that is going to happen, so I can sort of schedule in things. I have these timers as well, so for something like my Octominer, which has got 8 3070 Ti's in, that uses basically way too much power for me to cover it through my battery and solar. I can run it on a sunny day if I've got a full battery, but for the battery to go up to full with solar and then charge is basically towards the end of the day. So this will go on mostly when the price drops below 10p per kilowatt, and you can tell it's windy. That is just the wind. So I'll just show you a live demonstration of basically what I do almost every day. Some days I can't do this because it's not a perfect world, so some days when it's not windy at all, then the rates are just 15, 20p. 20p is quite extreme. Usually it hovers around 15p on a bad day. So this is just a basic digital switch. It's not a Wi-Fi one or anything. What I wanted to do, I don't mind setting this, and I know that it would be more easy for me to have a Wi-Fi switch that turns on whenever I set it by connecting like a Home Assistant or something, but long term that will probably be what I do when I've got a lot of rigs. But for this right now, I want there to be as few things that can go wrong as possible. So I just have it like this. I have this one dead cheap, nothing fancy, but I don't mind setting it, and it means that there's not going to be any connectivity issues or extra things that I'm going to have to try and diagnose down the line. We are going to set this up for starting at 11. We've just gone past 11, so the second that I turn this on, then it will set, and then 11 till 4. That will then turn the rig on now, and there'll be a small amount of time where the rates go up over 10p I believe, and we can keep the rig running for the whole time because we're going to use the battery. We're going to charge on the low periods, and we'll use the battery to cover that high charge, and then it will go down to the plunge periods, so we'll be getting paid for the rest of it. Yeah, man. Alright, back on the computer with a crispy voice, and this is the website that I use to basically check what the electricity is looking like. If you can imagine the rates that I'll show you now, basically in these lower points here, in this green period, before we hit 5:30, I'll have charged the battery. So when we do get to these points, the yellow just means that it's going over 10p, but it's less than 20p I believe, that the battery will be covered for those high periods which are yellow, and then the price will go back down, and we will have the plunge periods from 10:30 until 3. So we'll get paid not the biggest amount, goes up to 0.59 as the best price, but yeah, about 0.42 for the day, and I might even be a little bit spicy and turn the solar panels off, so I'm not losing money just from getting free electricity, because we're getting paid for electricity at this point. So yeah, always nice to have that option of turning your solar panels off to get more money. Never thought I'd say that before. Batteries will be charged in the first cheap period, which will cover the more expensive period, and then followed up by charging the batteries, using the rigs, using as much power as I can in the house as well. Battery will be fully charged for the peak periods, which go up to 31p for that time, and then we're dropping back down. But like, the weather forecasts are quite accurate on this. This is what the big industries that are selling you electricity use. Not specifically this website, but the data is what they use to determine what the price is going to be for the next day. It's pretty accurate when you get to the day before. Looking forward to that price for tomorrow. So I'll have these cheap plunge period prices for today, and I have a feeling it's going to be even better for tomorrow, and then it's going to fall off slowly. So it's not like this every single day. I'm not going to pretend that I'm just constantly getting paid to mine every single day. That is not the case, but it also does mean that when it is bad for the longer periods and the prices aren't as great as I'd want them to be, it covers my tracks a little bit more by the fact that I get paid. So days like this, I will get paid to use electricity. So my daily bill will be negative because I'll be getting paid for it more than likely. Also, anything that I export to the grid through solar, or if I just export through the battery, I get paid for that as well. So it's like a combo deal on these kind of days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My weekly average for price that I'm paying is 11.02p, and for the month we are at 9.83p. So pretty good rates that I'm paying, instead of the average 23.33p if you don't have any special setup with your electricity provider. On the 9th of August, which was the last day that we had a day like this, we paid minus 80p for the electricity that we used, and then we got paid 59p for what we exported. You can make money on these days, and you're not going to make a profit overall, obviously, because it is never going to be like this forever, but it does definitely pull it down a lot better than if it was just a cheaper day. So that's about it. Let me know if you guys have got any questions. This is the side of mining that I love, because I wouldn't be able to mine anywhere near profitably if I didn't have this kind of setup now. I'm happy to answer anything about this. I will see you in the next one.